my pleasure to welcome Eugeni Nikolaev. Eugeni, great to see you. Of course, Russia is by far the largest country of the world in terms of the land size. Naturally, automatically also has the largest wind resources, and Russia or the Soviet Union was actually the first which made use of it on a large scale. So in the 1950s and 60s, there was still a wind industry and thousands of wind turbines, but then it all stopped. But I think the good news you have is that more recently there's been a turnaround, and we have now some wind farms in Russia. Eugeni, welcome, and the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll show the screen. Yep. So my name is Eugeni. I'm from Russia, and today I'll be talking about Russian wind market. So the background to this is that it's the obviously in 2015, 175 nations, including us and including Russia, Kazakhstan, signed the Paris Treaty Agreement, which, to be fair, didn't affect that much energy sector so far in Russia or any other sector in Russia that much, I would say. But still, there was movements toward kind of creating some green energy, green technologies. At that period, like significantly earlier than that, was the idea of like waking up of a green giant. So Russia can become one green giant. Obviously, from listening from what today people were saying about all around the world activities, we can say that it's not not even close to that. I'll mention, but still, since 2016, 2013, there is a significant shift, obviously, as well in terms of volumes. It's simpler to grow from zero, obviously. So we'll go through the slides and I will explain more. We have an auction systems as well as some other countries which we're presenting today. So wind energy on the last auctions, which were held, I think, earlier, definitely last year, the ones which were taken last year, were significantly, by far, the cheapest source of energy available in the country under those, on the paper, let's call it like that. By far, even new gas turbines, including that in Russia we have probably not the most expensive gas, but cheapest gas possible, natural gas, I mean. Still, by far, it's the best opportunity for creating new generating capacity. By saying that, I can tell that we by far much better than by cost-wise from nuclear. And at one point, there was a kind of an idea with stability and all of that, and of the grid acceptability. Potentially, this might become a problem if we go above 10% level of installed capacity. Russia at the moment has 220-ish gigawatt of installed capacity throughout the energy system. So we will see later that we are not reaching 0.5% yet. So we in the process of kind of accepting the technology, let's call it like that, and it still need to show substantial growth to reach anywhere to have that kind of grid compatibility issues. But still, government support for renewable energy looks significantly different from the ones which are looking in in a feed-in tariff or anything else. We are capex-based refunds, and tenders already passed through. So we are speaking roughly now on the whole capacity is sold out. So till 2024, we should see significant growth in installed capacity in realizing projects. Together with government, I personally was involved in correcting or accepting the recommendation, not accepting, but offering the recommendations how to get this market going. And seems like our work didn't go in vain. And so the tenders went through. All those decrees are described here are used for this particular reason. They just define how it works in Russia. So the capacity so far from 2018 increased 5.3 times, about five times more than in total. Yeah. So but we are not yet reaching 1 gigawatt of total installed capacity, which is, as I'm already told, less than a percent. I mean, just 0.3% of total installed capacity of Russia in terms of energy generation. But still, it's a significant improvement from what it was like, say, 5 years ago. When in 5 years we had like around 30 of installed capacity. Now it's 900 by the end of 2020. It's still untapped potential. Obviously, the defined systems of countries like Russia, Kazakhstan, and Belarus. We are speaking about 5 to 6 gigawatt of projects, and estimated market size from 7 to 10 billion euros, yet untapped. But though have some good movements towards kind of a Russian support system. It's in very deep discussions about what would be next after 2024. By 2024, we should become as a 3 gigawatt plus country. So in that way, Russia will come into 1% range of whole installed capacity in the country of electricity. Thank you very much for your attention. Be ready to answer the questions.
Thanks so much, Yevgeny. And by the way, of course, when I introduced you, I did not mention that you are representing Russia on the board of the World Wind Energy Association. Thank you for your contributions in this regard. And of course, you are also kind of part of the business. So with your company, Russianwind, we wish you, of course, a lot of success for that work. And it's really great to see that Russia is now back on the world map. We shouldn't say has appeared, but it's back on the map of wind power, of the world wind power map. And of course, what we see now, a bit over 3 gigawatt capacity in 2024, sounds small compared to the size of the country and we look at the Chinese numbers. But I think it's very important that Russia has started, and we're very confident that once this technology and people, technicians, engineers are again familiar with it, there will be a much faster development in Russia as well. Also considering the role Russia has as an exporter of energy resources, which for obvious reasons will not continue based on fossil resources, but wind power could kind of compensate for that and could become a new export product or products made from wind power. So again, thank you so much, Yevgeny. We would then, and just maybe lastly, let me mention that we published recently a study of the Russian wind power market together with the Friedrich Ebert Foundation, where we analyzed in depth the latest developments and the barriers and the prospects. So if you have an interest in that, please visit the WWEA website that was published in March. You'll find the announcement there.